Hello everyone, we have started Prelims 2023. आज day 22 and we are doing modern history. In 21 day you have to give one sectional test of modern history, and in this week also we will try to complete modern history. Okay, and we have to complete current affairs of July 2022. I have recommended Spectrum book. If you have your own notes with regard to respective topics or chapters, you can read your own notes also. If you want to read NCERT, you can read 8th class and 12th class NCERT. Now, what is the today target? So today, two important chapters we have to complete from Spectrum book, and both the chapters are very important. Like we have first World War and nationalist response. Then we have Emergence of Gandhi. These two chapters you can read from Spectrum book. How much these two chapters are important for us? Like we can say that UPSC has asked around 14 questions from last 20 to 25 year. So you can say that every alternate year you may get one questions from these two topics. So I can say that these two topics are important. Then now slowly we are covering modern history, and we have seen moderate nationalism, then extremist nationalism, revolutionary movement we have seen, and then we are going to see emergence of Gandhi also. So we have seen in the last video like revolutionary movement and extremist movement, Swadeshi movement. We have seen all these development, and then this world war 1914 to 1919 was started. So in that period, what were the response of the different groups of the people in India? So here, जो moderate हैं, they supported. They thought that this mighty power is fighting at that moment of time. We should not go against the Britishes. It become like opportunistic policy. Extremists also supported. Extremists also supported. They thought that after the war, Britishes would repay something to us. But revolutionary thought that we should utilize this opportunity and we should fight against the Britishes. Like we have seen in the last class or last video, Ghadar Party North America, Berlin Committee in Europe. तो देखो ये जो हमारे मॉडरेट एक्सट्रीमिस्ट और रिवॉल्यूशनरी हैं, ये ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल हैं और उनका अपना थॉट है विद रिगार्ड टू ब्रिटिशेस. इसके बाद हम देख सकते हैं कि होम रूल लीग वॉज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मूवमेंट ड्यूरिंग वर्ल्ड वॉर. Okay, prominent leader, just remember also these leaders names are very important, like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Annie Besant, G.S. Kaprade, Sir S. Subramaniam Iyer, Joseph Baptista, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So all the leaders names are very important. Why Home Rule League movement was started? So certain important factors I have mentioned here, just go through it. Like popular pressure was required to attain concession from the government. If leaders are silent, then why Britishes would give concessions to Indians? Then moderate were unhappy with Morley Minto reform, and then that's why moderate also supported Home Rule League movement. Masses were ready due to heavy taxation and high prices. Because of the war, prices were very high, and it affected peasant and other group of the people, and they are ready to start movement against the Britishes. Struggle of among the imperialist power. So leaders able to understand there is no concept of white burden theory. Those powers are fighting to control over Asia or Africa. Those countries want to exploit the resources also. Tilak was ready to cooperate with moderate. So we can say that there was cooperation between moderate also and extremist also. And Annie Besant she also came to India. So we can say that there are some factors which led to development or which led to implement of Home Rule League movement in India. इसके बाद हम देख सकते हैं कि होम रूल लीग, देयर आर टू लीग, लाइक वन इज तिलक, led by Tilak, other is Vaisant. Okay, so Tilak set up his Indian Home Rule League in April 1916. Tilak held his first Home Rule League meeting in Belagaon. That name you should remember. Pune was the headquarter. This is also important fact with regard to Tilak Home Rule League. His league was restricted to Maharashtra, excluding Bombay, Central Provinces and Berar. तो ये पॉइंट आपको याद रखने विद रिगार्ड टू तिलक होम रूल लीग. Besant Home Rule League was her All India Home Rule League in 1916. Okay, in Madras now Chinian covered rest of India including Bombay also. Some important leader, these names again important, like George Arundale, B.M. Wadia, C.P. Ramaswamy Iyer. Then we have participant, leader who joined the movement. Again, these leaders, sometime UPSC may put one statement and says that these leaders participated in Home Rule League movement. तो अब तब आपको ये पॉइंट याद रखना है, like मोतीलाल नेहरू, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, भूला भाई देसाई, चितरंजन दास, मदन मोहन मालवीय, मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना, तेज बहादुर सप्रू, Lala Lajpat Rai. I will suggest remember all the name are very important leader. Gokhale, servant of India Society, also joined the agitation. Most of the Muslim and non-Brahmin from South did not join as they felt home rule would mean rule of Hindu majority. So now we can see that like Hindu versus Muslim or communalism among India was growing continuously. तो ये कुछ पॉइंट है, ये पार्टिसिपेंट है, like who participate leaders, Gokhale, servant of Indian society, but also remember Muslim and non-Brahmin from South did not participated much. That point you should remember with regard to Home Rule League. Now, government responded with severe repression. In June 1970, Annie Besant and her associate B.P. Wadia, George Arundale were arrested. Okay, Sir S. Subramaniam Swamy denounced his knighthood while Tilak advocated a program of passive resistance. तो ये गवर्नमेंट रेस्पॉन्स है विद रिगार्ड टू होम रूल लीग और होम रूल मूवमेंट. Then Home Rule League program. Objective was self-rule and program, multiple program, public meeting, holding conferences, organizing classes for students on politics, propaganda through newspaper, play, religious songs, all the things just remember with regard to program. Then Home Rule League faded out. What is the reason behind it? Why it was not sustained later on? One thing is lack of effective organization, communal riot, moderate were pacified by talk of reforms, then talk of passive resistance by extremists kept away moderate, Montagu Chelmsford reforms. Okay, तिलक वेंट आउटसाइड. सो ये सारे पॉइंट मैं कहूँगा कि आप इनको याद रखना, बिकॉज सम टाइम यूपीएससी में फ्रेम द स्टेटमेंट और मे फ्रेम द क्वेश्चंस विद रिगार्ड टू दीज लाइक पॉइंट. Then Lucknow Pact also, just remember Lucknow Pact, extremists were readmitted, ये एक पॉइंट है, and Muslim League also joined Congress. So two important event were happened during Lucknow Pact, because two extreme group are going to join together, extremist and moderate, and two ideology like Muslim League and Congress again going to join, and very important fact you should remember. Now why Muslim League change its stand? Okay, some factors are there. British's refusal to help Turkey during World War I, annulment of Bengal partition, refusal by British government to set up university at Aligarh, rise of younger member in the league who were more anti-imperialistic like Maulana Azad, his work Al Hilal, Muhammad Ali, Comrade. Okay, तो ये point कुछ याद रखना. All the Muslim also understood that the objective of British rule to divide India and exploit the Indians. So that's why they start to come together with like Congress. उसके बाद now we have seen like some important event during First World War, and now we have seen here from entry of the Mahatma Gandhi. तो महात्मा गांधी जी stayed 20 years in Africa and he did every experiment, and later on again same policy, same strategy he would implement in India also. Like he started moderate phase of struggle in South Africa, and then he understood that moderate phase itself has own limitations. So he has seen every phase, like moderate phase was started in India also, extremist phase was also started. So he have seen everything, and then he has developed its own strategy. Like Gandhi rely on sending petition and memorial to authority in South Africa and British. He established Natal Indian Congress and Indian Opinion as a newspaper he has started. तो ये point important है. Then we have Satyagraha, like phase of passive resistance he has started from 1906 to 1914. Satyagraha again registration certificate, like new legislation made it mandatory to carry registration certificate for Indians. So then he started Satyagraha. Under Indian Gandhi leadership started Satyagraha against discriminatory practices, campaign against restriction on Indian migration. Again, new legislation imposed restriction to migration Indian defied by crossing over from one province to other. So that's why phase of passive resistance was started by Mahatma Gandhi. Then we have campaign against pool tax and invalidation of Indian marriage. A pool tax of £3 was imposed on all ex-indentured Indians. Protest against Transvaal Immigration Act. तो ये सारे पॉइंट आप इसमें याद रखना विद रिगार्ड टू कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ महात्मा गांधी इन साउथ अफ्रीका. Then we have like initial movement that Gandhi participated in India. Now Gandhi came to India in 1915. From 1950 initially he stayed away from the politics and he roamed around India, and then he started the movement like Champaran Satyagraha 1917. So first civil disobedience in India he has started. So civil disobedience again he will start later, but some element of civil disobedience can be seen in Champaran Satyagraha. What is Champaran Satyagraha? In Champaran, basically Britishes have started like Tin Katiya system. It simply means that whatever land people have, in 3 part of 20 they have to grow indigo. Okay, so Rajkumar Shukla invited Gandhi. European planter demanded high rent and illegal dues to maximize their profit. Then Mahatma Gandhi constituted a committee and Mahatma Gandhi itself was a member. Tinkitiya system was abolished and 25% of compensation was provided, not full. Remember, Mahatma Gandhi agreed that 25% compensation should be given to the farmers. Other leader, ये point भी यहाँ पे important है. Other leader associated were Rajendra Prasad, Mazhar ul Haq, महादेव देसाई, नरहरि पारेख, JB कृपलानी. तो ये नाम आप याद रखना विद रिगार्ड टू चंपारण सत्याग्रह 1970, फर्स्ट सिविल डिसोबीडियंट मूवमेंट. उसके बाद अहमदाबाद मिल स्ट्राइक, वी कैन सी दैट फर्स्ट हंगर स्ट्राइक इन इंडिया. सो डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन कॉटन मिल ओनर एंड द वर्कर. Okay, issue of discontinuation of plague bond. Workers demanded for rise of 50% wages. Okay, but mill owners were not agree. Gandhi demanded 35%. So Gandhi was not very extremist. That's why Gandhi ji was accepted by like industrialists also, and somehow demand cannot be rejected by the Britishes also, because Gandhi believed that okay, British is talking about rule of law and sometimes they themselves are not following rule of law. अनसुईया साराभाई एक नाम याद रखना with regard to अहमदाबाद मिल स्ट्राइक. उसके बाद खेड़ा सत्याग्रह 1918, फर्स्ट नॉन कोऑपरेशन. देखो ये पॉइंट भी याद रखना, सिविल डिसोबीडिएंट, फर्स्ट स्ट्राइक एंड नाउ नॉन कोऑपरेशन. तो क्रॉप फेल्ड इन खेड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ गुजरात. Farmers were entitled to remission according to revenue code if yield less than 1/4 of normal produce. Government is not ready to give. Gandhi ji asked farmer not to pay the taxes. Other leaders you should also remember, like some important leader like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Narhari Parikh and Mohanlal Pandya. तो ये भी आप ये पॉइंट आप रिमेंबर रखना विद रिगार्ड टू खेड़ा सत्याग्रह. उसके बाद रोलट एक्ट 1919, फर्स्ट ऑल इंडिया मास स्ट्राइक. इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट, इसमें द एक्ट ऑफिशियली कॉल्ड इट अनार्कियल एंड रिवॉल्यूशनरी क्राइम एक्ट. इट रिकमेंडेड imprisonment of activists without trial for 2 years. Gandhiji called it for a mass protest on all India level. He organized Satyagraha Sabha. From a protest finally choose include observance of nationwide हड़ताल, फास्टिंग, प्रेयर, सिविल डिसोबीडियंस. तो ये कुछ पॉइंट आप याद रखना विद रिगार्ड टू रोलट एक्ट 1990. देखो इनका क्रोनोलॉजी भी याद रखना, समटाइम यूपीएससी आस्किंग क्रोनोलॉजी ऑल्सो. इसके बाद जलियांवाला बाग मास्केयर. तो यहाँ जलियांवाला बाग मास्केयर known as अमृतसर मास्केयर, ये याद रखना. 1990, troops of British Indian Army under the command of General Dyer fired crowded of Punjabi, and Rabindranath Tagore gave up knighthood also. तो ये point also important with regard to Jallianwala Bagh massacre. अच्छा, now I am giving important like topic with regard to current affairs. So here like on economy, July current affairs, you can read these topic from Vision magazine, like revamped distribution sector scheme, Indian bioeconomy report 2022, PM formalizations micro food processing enterprises, draft code promotion and development bill. तो ये पॉइंट आप करंट अफेयर्स के लिए पढ़ सकते हैं. So slowly we have started next week, like this is 7th day of modern history, and coming 2 week we will try to complete entire modern history. And again, thank you for watching this video, and I will request all of you please subscribe my channel and put the like button also. And again, thank you for watching it. And questions, maybe I will start one separate series for prelims questions.